We are happy and continue to love each other despite living in extreme poverty. This is the story of Ephraim Kajara and Theodora, Tanzanian. This 17-year-old man married this 34-year-old woman. I saw her in this house. I fell in love with her and told her I had no children. Usually, young women marry older men for financial security and material possessions. But why did this young woman choose to marry this poor old man with a significant age gap of over 50 years? And how have they managed to stay together for 17 years? As a man, his responsibility is to provide for his family. But how does this elderly, weak old man work and support his family? My name is Theodora. I have been living in Kangura for 17 years, and I am 34 years old. I have a husband and 4 children. Although they are not all here present, some of them live in Dar es Salaam and others are attending school. To make a living, I rely on farming, she said. And never in her wildest dreams did she imagine marrying someone old enough to be her grandfather. But life had different plans. The first time I met him, it was through a mutual friend who mentioned that there was a man seeking a wife. My husband has previously been married, but his previous wives were unable to conceive. And as he grew older, he yearned for the experience of parenthood. Then we met, spoke, and they convinced me that I should be with him. He expressed his love for me, and I made a promise to stand by him through thick and thin. This man dutifully wakes up every day, ready to work and provide for his family. He is determined to do whatever it takes to ensure they are fed. Whether it's climbing trees to harvest or engaging in cultivation activities. My name is Ephraim Kajara, and I am 85 years old. I have been residing in this neighborhood for the past 55 years. The reason I married this young woman is because my previous marriages were unsuccessful in producing children. Sadly, my first wife and I were unable to conceive, and she eventually left on her own accord, leaving me alone. I remarried, but my second wife exhibited strange behavior, often waking up in the middle of the night and running outside while shouting. It was later discovered that she suffered from a mental illness, and we separated, he explained. Both of these women were unable to give him any offspring, and in his family, a person without children is not deemed worthy of inheriting any family possessions. He risked losing out on his parents' inheritance, and that drove him to seek a partner who could bear him children and solidify his family unit. I would often see her around, and I decided to approach her. I told her I want to have a family and would like to have her as my wife, and she replied she would be thinking about it. After some time, we came to live together, even though we are yet to be married legally. When she came to me, she was pregnant, and I was okay to welcome her and the baby. Later, the man who had impregnated her denied the pregnancy, and I took the responsibility to raise that child as mine, he said. Today, they are living a happy, good life, cooperating in everyday life, where everyone is committed to what can improve their family in general, even though they have no problem with their age difference. People have always criticized them. Neighbors had jealousy over our simple life. Even my family at first criticized me for marrying a younger woman, but after realizing she was pregnant, they also were happy for this particular reason, because it proved that she is able to make children, and knowing how much I wanted children, they blessed our union, and I'm grateful that we have together had 4 healthy children, he said. To me, age is just a number. The fact that he's older than me, I think it's normal. As a person who has faced many life hardships, the age gap wasn't among what I considered to be problems. Despite not having a lot, we are happy with what we have. It's been 17 good years together, she explained. Today, the man no longer has the energy to work full-time, and his wife has stepped in, and she is the one who works almost daily, because this man cannot cope with the physicality needed any longer. At the beginning of our friendship, my husband had a job and worked hard, but due to old age, he no longer works, and I'm the one who has to make money and cover all the bills here at home, including paying school fees and other stuff. But my husband, though he is weak at the moment, he's always supportive, she said. Coming home to her was also a way of finding peace of mind, and luckily he met her expectations, and she is happy here because she found a good, caring, loving man. She stated that it feels safe to be around him. My family members never worried about the man I married. They said as long as I chose him, they knew I was ready for whatever consequences. The neighbors who initially criticized me now regret it, because they chose younger partners who ended up treating them poorly, even vilified them. In contrast, I live a quiet, happy life with this man. We never quarrel or have any fights, so they call me the lucky and blessed one. Some even come to me seeking advice and comfort after being beaten by their partners, she explained. She admits there are problems they face, but stated that everyone faces problems in life. Despite the poor conditions and struggles with poverty, they are determined to stay together. I would advise people to love others unconditionally, because we make a lot of mistakes worrying about unnecessary details. We got married when I was 15 years old. We have spent 17 years together, with our firstborn being 17 and our lastborn being 10. We are happy and continue to love each other despite living in extreme poverty. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.